For 23 years, the What's Next Longevity Venture Summit has held a competition for startups in the longevity space. Mary Furlong is the founder and producer. Tell us, Mary, about the background.
Well, when I was a young professor at Santa Clara, we came up with the idea of creating the first, really, business plan competition that would award a prize for entrepreneurs to build products and services to improve the lives of older adults. This came out of a meeting I had with Brad Vail at J&J Ventures at the time, and he told me he had funded 3 companies that came out of the Stanford Biodesign competition. So then I thought, why don't we have our competition? And so Julia Rasooly was one of our winners, and she can tell us more.
My background, I am from Lafayette, California. I went to Berkeley. I did bioengineering, and then Stanford did bioengineering and medicine. Our company was formed from a biodesign class around 2014. And we then, after the class, applied for and pitched at Mary's competition in Santa Clara University. At that time, we were focused on the idea of using UV light disinfection to disinfect catheter hubs to reduce peritonitis infections for home dialysis patients. And we won first place. It was amazing. She was the first $10,000 check in the company, and the company is still around and doing great. We have now 3 FDA approvals, 29 patents issued, and a series of venture capitalists, angels, as well as NIH, Department of Defense, and NSF funds who are supporting the company.
Julia, you have come back as to be on the angel panel because you also have an angel investing portfolio, right? And what are some of your insights that have come about from being part of the competition? Because part of it's the prize money, but the other part is the network of people you meet.
For sure. The network is completely stellar. And through my friendship with Mary, which we're from the same hometown, luckily we've been keeping in touch. And also I've been helping support and participating in the conference ever since I won back in the day. You know, the network has helped me increase my span of investor list. And luckily, since then, I'm also an angel investor, and I've helped a family office as well overseas for venture investing. So the relationships with various VCs in Silicon Valley, have increasingly grown.
It's been one of the hallmarks of the Longevity Venture Summit and all of Mary's conferences is the networking that goes on, the connections that are made, and it sounds like it really helped you.
Yes, definitely. I think Mary is a super networker, and it's a gift that cannot be learned or really at school. It's one reason why we keep coming back every year.
And Julia, with the boomers turning 80 and so much home care needed, this is really something that's very useful and is going to grow over the next 10 to 20 years. Can you talk a little bit about the enterprise value of the company, how it's perceived today by investors? I mean, it's impressive that it started as an idea in a class, and now it's a real company with patents. How would you value it today?
So the last valuation, which we received from a third party and from investors who set the valuation, was at 12x what the first investor invested back when, shortly after we had the Boomer Summit. So the company has grown 12 times since then. And we have just recently received our latest FDA clearance a few months ago, and looking at launching our first clinical studies this coming year to help reduce infections for hospital patients.
So happy to have you back. Julia will be in Berkeley working with Citrus at UC Berkeley. So we'll see you June 16th, 17th, and 18th.
Fantastic. We look forward to seeing you there.
Well, congratulations, Julia. The Longevity Venture Summit is coming up June 16th through the 18th. You can find all of the details and register at longevityventuresummit.com.